Hi Pisces, thank you so much for being here. I am Divine from Kara at 144, very happy, grateful, and blessed to be in this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their sun, moon, and rising signs in the zodiac sign of Pisces. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 6-card spread. And then we might possibly take a look at the bottom of the deck and then maybe get a major arcana depending on how this reading goes. Everything has been pre-shuffled. So let's go ahead and begin. Ooh, hold on. Okay, now I'm ready. Thank you for being patient. I just washed my hands. And my hands are ashy. Were ashy. Okay. Let's get started. Get your first card. For Pisces. First card for Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Thank you, Spirit. First card for Pisces. All right. So we have the Queen of Swords and the Fool card. Like, right away I got a truth teller and then a great adventurer, someone who can be a little impulsive. But I feel like a picture is worth 1,000 words. A lot of you being this Queen of Sword energy, I just get a very strong truth teller. And that sword being very mighty. And not necessarily being in protective mode, but just not putting up with a whole lot of shit. So that being the reason why we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is very beautiful, intelligent, full of wit, knowledgeable, can be a little cutting at times with their words, very short, but they say what they mean and they mean what they say. And these are two very different dynamics here, but I feel it's like opposites attracting here. Both parties willing to accept one another, one even coming towards the other, while the Queen of Swords is just sitting there chilling. With the yield of the hand, I also see like not only a welcoming energy, but it being a very distinct and purposeful motion of allowing someone to come in, because not everybody gets to come in to the world of the Queen of Swords. Swords is going to be air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I do get that association being with Mercury and the polarity of Virgo being present, along with the Gemini energy that's a part of the swords. And then I noticed the Cape of Accomplishment. That'll be significant. The decked out colors. That'll also be significant too. But this being someone who likes to get up and go. They don't They pack light. They don't take much with them when they do move. They move swiftly. A very carefree energy. This could be strong. I'm getting strong Sagittarius, but it could also be related to the Gemini energy. And as I say that, the Gemini energy that wanted to come through with the Mercury energy is the polarity of Sagittarius energy, free-spirited energy. So I feel like this is kind of like the energy from within you both. And I do get two people here. And then for some of you, this could actually be about, I mean, shit. I can't get around it. Like, as much as I want to, and to say, you know, because this came with the Queen of Swords, it could be about travel, yada, yada, yada. But it's stating the obvious here. A lover's coming forth. That's what I get here. Two people connecting. It's like the Queen of Swords being in that Empress energy, and it is Empress energy because the Empress is all four queens. So being in this component, this element, and magnetizing. Don't feel the pet is significant. It could be a supportive energy for this person. And that throne is very solid. There's a lot of gray there too. I'm getting Capricorn energy pretty strongly here too. So that could be significant too. But a boss bae. And like attracts like I said, opposites are attracting here, but it's going to be correlating energies from within both you and this person here. Where I'm even getting like a King of Swords, but the King of Swords being very much in this energy coming towards the Queen. And then the full energy being from within the Queen of Swords, but it being the time for this Queen of Swords to be the actual Queen of Swords. All right. And then this could even be about welcoming in a completely new cycle. With the full card speaking to a whole new manifestation cycle in the major arcana. Oh man, but it's not. And this is the reason why. So the last reading, the last reading that I did for Aquarius, you may have cusping energy or strong Aquarius in your chart. And we do have Aquarius here. But I just picked this up. This is a 1 and that's a 0. The 10 energy came through for the couple energy that was in the last reading. And that came through very strongly, and it also connected to the Sagittarius reading. And so with the 10 energy, that's 10th house of Capricorn. But I do get that being about a force of a connection here that you have. Where you're great leaders, healers, you know, you make changes for the better from within yourselves and then for others also too. And it being catalytic energy, the 10 that came through for the Aquarius reading was the Hierophant energy. And then the World card energy. And so I get like, it just confirms what I was getting here with you both kind of interplaying. And this being, you're soulmates. So you both share the same... Oh my goodness, the same qualities and energies. I do want to say the masculine may have gone through some hard times here. In order to get to this newness here with this whole new cycle of energy and the 0 energy. Sun of illumination, that could be significant also too. Yeah, just good energy. I like that. But I do see that 10 being significant. It could even speak to the Wheel of Fortune and the abundance that you both, like the force that comes together with you both, being united as a team or as a union part here, and just the force of that being very significant and strong. Clouds. Oh my God, that's him. Clouds could be significant. Hello?
Yo, what's up?
I'm in the middle of a reading.
Okay, well, I'm about to get some gas. I do got some gas to drop.
Okay. This won't take me long. I'll call you back after I'm done.
Alright.
Okay. All right. So that could be relevant to take what resonates. All right. Let's get your next card for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising. Next card. Speaking Truth. The Queen of Swords. I think I said that. Next card for Pisces. Oh my God, there's so many cards. Oh Lord. So we have the Hierophant. We have the Two of Wands reversed. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Five of Cups reversed. We have the Devil card. Let's do this here. Because I'm almost getting these being two different energies related to what's here. King of Wands reversed. Ace of Wands reversed. Do we have enough room? Nine of Cups reversed. And the Sun reversed. It's a lot of reversals. Very interesting too, the Devil card is holding their hand up in the same fashion of the Hierophant and the Queen of Swords. So what I'm picking up is like one of these things not being like the others. Like there's a lot of undercover stuff here. Some darkness with the Sun in reverse. And the reason why I feel like I brought up the Devil card, the Devil card being like a pretender. This Five of Wands also came out in the last reading also with the King of Cups. And that being about there being no competition. But I'm just not getting that. Like I see this being about other people. Most likely it's going to be these people here. You may have a few people that are obsessed. Is also what I'm getting here too. I just feel that with this new contract, backs are turned to this, like in possible denial. Where these two people, because I'm getting a third person here too. Like people that, is this, ooh, I might have to, this, Bruno Mars is coming through. Locked out of heaven. Like all these energies I get are going to be the competitors, the past energies, and being obsessed. Maybe wanting to cause issue too, because it just kind of came through connected to this Hierophant. And then you have the Nine of Cups reversed and the Sun reversed. So I get this being about suppression, feelings of suppression, and there being no new beginning, no new start. It could even be one person who may have been fighting for you. They're in major regrets because they made a decision here and then also here too. And then seeing the reflection of what it is that they are holding here in their hand. I did pick that up as I seen this Ace of Wands, and this not being their wish and it being something that they've been keeping really deep from within. Now that you have this, Three of Wands, and this person is watching what's happening here with the Queen of Swords and the Fool card. So this energy or energies feel some kind of way here too. But what I'm also getting is this is about ships coming in. Like I feel strongly it's about your ships coming in, things happening for you. And then this just kind of being some deep darkness here, connected to past energies, past exes, past watchers. A lot of men here who may be disappointed, and I do get there's a lot of masculine energy that's here. That's why I say men. You see all this here. All right. So, egotistical energies, I do get that, have made this about them due to what it is that you have here. And then you see two people here that are watching. It could be related to what's here, also here too. And then we'll go ahead. What was after this? Yeah, walking away from what's not serving one emotionally. Something being over. Someone may be continuing to wait and watch, but you've got a new contract here. Commitment also here too. So because you have that, it just may be causing some chaos. Okay, I'll take that as confirmation. Let's get your next card for Pisces. Because that was a low vibe 5 versus a high vibe 5. And that's where I'm getting this newness here for you with this high vibrational 5 versus that energy of all those past people. Alright, the Empress reversed. Judgment reversed. Oh my goodness. And it's just continuing on, the Tower reversed. So I just get poor judgment made towards an Empress who was heavily mistreated and experiencing some towers. This could be strong Scorpio energy that's coming through, but that's wanting to come into play. It could even be that anyone who comes towards you and mistreats you, if you're the Empress energy that was mentioned, consequences, great consequences are in order. What's at the bottom? Ten of Pentacles reversed. So I do get a promise that was made and not kept also here too. I'll go ahead and leave that there. Let's get your next card for Pisces. Ten of Pentacles reverse will also reverse will also be about a breakup in the home, unhappy home situation. But I do get this being about inheritance, also not received, and because of that, and the poor judgment, towers ensuing. Your next card for Pisces, fourth card for beautiful Pisces. Next card for Pisces. Immature spying, over excessive spying, violating, doing what they should not be doing, watching. So it'll be more of that energy that came from that Three of Wands. Someone all up in the business. And I just get it being related to the little stack that's here where things are coming to light and not kept in the dark. Someone feeling really bad for how they treated you, for the Empress, and that you have moved on. Let's get your next card for Pisces. I don't even know. That looks like an equal sign to me. Like the way that it's forming on the horizon energy. But what I do see is the connect of this divine cup being offered coming from this Empress here, who's still able to give after they've been mistreated. And someone taking an opportunity. And you have the Nine of Wands. Someone that this is going to be about this other person. Past people. Here's that Five of Wands. Past exes, energies, whoever this may be, they're tired. They're still holding this wand here too, so I'm getting this being the King of Wands reversed. And not being able to let go. This is Scorpionic energy, and it's very fitting for this here. So nines are about completion. You have that the Three of Wands right here. The evidence is all here. So you're over here in beautiful land, ready to make a commitment, and you've got past energies that are kind of wallowing over the fact that they missed an opportunity to have with you while you're giving your cup to someone else and allowing them into your world. Ta-da! Let's get your final card for Pisces. Because you were breadcrumbed. Okay. Breadcrumbing. I almost want to redo your reading. But we have the Six of Pentacles reversed. And this will speak to being mistreated. It falls under the Empress. This actually came through in the last reading. This is going to be heavy on someone's conscience that you have left behind and have cut off as this Queen of Swords. And it's going to be, again, most likely the energies that are also here, but then wanted to come through in that stack of cards there. And then this all being in reverse will speak to the Scorpionic energy, the Scorpio energies that it belongs to, who are watching and believe that they're not being watched as watchers, but it's coming through in this reading. Because you're a Pisces and you're cool. You're cool like that. At the bottom, misfortune. This will be the reversal energy of that upright 10 that I got here to confirm the remaining reversals that wanted to come through as a part of the reading. Also connected to the obsession with that devil card. That devil card being a 15 coming together to create a 6 energy. So take what resonates for that. Let's go ahead and get you a major arcana. You have a new beginning here. I don't know what happened here. But I do believe it's going to be a no thank you. So let's go ahead and get your major arcana for Pisces. Sun, moon, and rising. You have a commitment. I also feel like, too, the past energies may have presented themselves as Hierophant and then turned out to be that actual devil energy of toxicity connected to some pretty heavy and unwanted stuff. Or just making the choice to level down rather than to go up. Major arcana for Pisces. The letters, where I see Torah, but it's right here at the R, R, O, T, and A. Those could be significant for you also, too. One card for Pisces. One card for Pisces. One card for Pisces. That's a lot. Okay, and this all landed on on these reversals here. Goodness gracious. Someone really can't get over you, or they're having a hard time doing so, but it has nothing to do with you and what you've got going on here. Their energy is a little bit violating. I think it's just speaking to that devil card that wanted to come through in the upright, connected to all those reversal cards. And even the low vibrational Five of Wands energy that also came through in the Nine of Wands to show the the Five of Wands and that Three of Wands connected. So you have the World card reversed and the Hierophant reversed. This will be that reversal energy of someone who's disloyal, who didn't hold up to what it is that they were to be here as the Hierophant and the truth of what's coming through for them, where that disconnect is going to happen for the Hierophant being connected to what's here versus that little trail of attachment that wanted to be a part of the Hierophant card. So that's what I'm seeing here. And I also see the disloyalty of this Hierophant energy. Still being connected to someone else, and that being part of the problem. It also being a major reason why a lot of you are in this Queen of Swords and have moved on and to allowing and accepting someone new into your life. It'll be connected to the sun reverse here too, the light shining on this, even though it's connected to the darkness. And then I do see gray energy here. So this could be some kind of perpetrating energy for this female energy that's in this World card. And then the blue energy where I'm getting like a blue and black and Saturn being connected also here too. Take what resonates. And then we have the sun. And it'll speak to the confirmation of that reversal sun that came through with all of these reversals here, and the low vibration and the toxicity, and no thank you. So I feel all of this coming to the surface to show attachments and the attachment of this person who's obsessed with you, who is still very much wanting to have something with you, but they're also connected to someone else who's in this low vibration as well. And this could be representative of the different masculine forms that wanted to come through as a part of all this underneath here. I feel that this is a particular person who goes out in the daytime. Or I don't know, they may, I mean, that the spying card here, that's going to be something significant, like confirmation. Like, spying on home, phone, video, like anything that they can find to have some kind of information on you, even though they have someone else. That someone else may know that too. And be doing things they shouldn't be doing. I feel this is why all of this is in reverse. They may even be in a breakup here. Don't know. This 21 creates a 3. It'll be a reversal energy, but it's not Empress energy that's here. 1, because it's in reverse, and then 2, because you already have the Empress reverse that's present here to speak to that. And that already came through connected to the Queen of Swords. So I also get more of that perpetration energy, Venus energy being strong in this card. Well, I'll say it like having some kind of impact on Venus brought all of this about, where I just get major theft. Let's see what's at the bottom. Ooh, shit. Well. Justice. All right, so confirmed. And the law is here as a result. I did mention this at the beginning of your reading with the consequences when these cards were coming through, especially with the tower there. And then there are 2 people in this tower here that are in reverse with very similar color clothing also here too, as you can see there. I'm sorry this came out for your reading, Pisces, because it looks like you've got something spectacular that's here with the Queen of Swords and the Fool card. And then this just kind of wanted to happen. You do have commitment though from a true person and someone who is loyal and who is honorable. And I feel also too that because this attachment type stuff is so strong in your reading, you've had to discern and use your discernment, and that'll be also to the Queen of Swords, using your discernment to know the truth about the newness that you have here, and that it is not associated with anything from your past and what you have gotten yourself successfully away from. So the message that I got here for you, this was more about being on time. But your reading, again, was attempted to be. And that could be a part of the theft, too. You know, violating your space, your energy, being disrespectful towards that. And then this whole reading for these 2 people who are coming through and being seen for their truth coming through. But your title here was Start by Leaving 5 minutes early. For those of you who may show up right on time and have a desire to get to your locations or where you need to be in a timely fashion, just getting there so that you give yourself time. But then it also is more of a fair situation overall. Like, I feel like Pisces gonna Pisces. So do your best. But this will be a part of the Virgo energy and just having more structure and order, really embracing that energy and that polarity energy. It might even have to do with the balance that's coming through here for you and you wanting to be more of that going into this newness here for yourselves. But you have Justice here, the card of 11. I do get High Priestess energy that's connected to this. And then the 11 energy creates a 2. Second house energy connected to Taurus. That just goes back to the Venus energy and what I got here with the theft. So justice being served for whatever this is here. As you move into this here, you've got something really, really great here. And anything that was attempted to be taken, confiscated, messed with, infiltrated, perpetrated, all that low vibrational stuff, it's rendered, especially here with the Justice card. And then you see the Sun here. That's not in reverse. It's not a part of darkness. It is a part of a 5 energy, and that 5 energy goes right back to this energy here with the contract. A lot of you being justice bringers here too, but I mean, justice being served from point to point. And then the harp energy, that could be significant that I see there. I do see a lot of you being this actual energy of a justice bringer. And the polarity energy, the balance, that will speak to the justice here. Libra energy. Libra and Taurus are both here. So that's very strong Venusian energy. And then the V could even stand for motherfucking Venus. And justice being served for what has happened, connected to your Venus. Two suns also too. And I get that not being a part of this. You have 3 suns total, but I get this being the wanna be kept darkness energy of the first sun in reverse and the second sun in reverse. And then I even see this little energy right here being Venus. And that being the backing of what's true and what's upright and what's just and what's fair and what's balanced. The scales being here, where I get this being about the partnership of you and someone else here. And things just working and turning in your favor. That wheel, the 10 energy is right before, the Wheel of Fortune is right before this card. So that wheel is already in motion and in set. Whatever is here is going to be connected to these people here and not you. As much as they want to be attached. But they're being seen for that attachment. And it's a lot of ridiculousness here. But it's being brought to light. As much as it wants to be suppressed and kept in the dark, it's all here. And everything that has happened is also going to be coming up to the surface here too. And that being a part of the justice and the power of the sunlight that's here, not just forming a V, but also triangle energy. And it going across the path of the throat chakra here too is what I'm seeing. Being at the feet and then going to all the way to the head above the crown chakra. And the crown chakra there with the Venus, that will speak to the work that you have done and what is rightfully meant for you and deserving for you. The awning, I even see this being Ace of Pentacle energy with the awning. The Ace of Pentacle card from this particular deck, the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot deck, shows that awning with the pentacle, a very big pentacle that's due here for you. So I do get that being something that's greatly here coming towards you here. That's meant for you and designed for you. And that just goes back to the Venus energy, the Taurus energy, the Libra, the comforts, the luxuries, the wealth. The wealth. So as you continue to take care of yourself and do what you need to do for you, living your best life, allowing someone in that you're having fun with here too. This is going to be a very fun person. You're living your best life. So as you do this, the universe is seeing you through and taking care of you and making sure you're good. This was amazing. This was a great reading. It's also due diligence, for the way that this has kind of come about for your reading, and it has nothing to do with you. So enough of the overtaking and taking away from you. It's your time. It's always been your time. And so I feel also that will speak to the energy and the universe and the way that it was before when all of this was able to take place in the darkness. But none of that the veil is gone. The darkness is being met with light and balance, and anything that's in an imbalance is automatically being met with justice, fairness. And then the 11th house energy will also be Aquarius, where I'm getting this being connected to your destiny as well. All right, Pisces, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, enriching here for you. Oh, I was going to say too, the polarity energy and that balance energy from within you. The Capricorn gray being here in the Queen of Swords that I was picking up on, connected to the 10th house energy of Capricorn. Capricorn being ruled by Saturn. This is reverse energy. So anything reverse and connected to Saturn is definitely being met with major consequence. But I also wanted to point out that the white here is going to be the Cancerian energy, and that being a part of the balance and the polarity of Capricorn, speaking to your overall balance and state and your truth and your knowing. And moving on and moving forward successfully. Pisces, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.